I'm JQ.
I'm Greta.
I'm Lori.
Michelle.
TQ.
We're the Q Brothers with the pregnant ladies, and this is Small Flower TV.
I want to do like a week's worth of episodes today. Hanging out with pregnant ladies on the couch. Pretty awesome.
Lovely pregnant ladies, at slightly different stages.
Yes.
Where are you at?
I'm 34 weeks, right?
16 and 17 weeks.
And that's really annoying, I know, the whole like weeks thing. So that also means I'm in my 7th.
We got 6 weeks.
We got 6 weeks to go.
Yeah. You're half the pregnant woman Greta is. I just want to tell you that.
You are half the woman. But together they are.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
So,
all right. So,
guys,
if I recall correctly, when Rachel was pregnant, she had a list of, I'm just kidding, there were symptoms she was experiencing that were unpleasant.
well, you were kind of lucky with the morning sickness, but you two both got hit hard, huh?
So terrible.
So explain what happens and what you used.
How does it feel?
All day. It was not just the morning. Don't be fooled. Yeah.
It's having a 2-month hangover.
Yeah. It's
every
horrible.
day of your life.
Wow. That was like my 20s.
Exactly.
I
don't want to do that again.
You had a decade-long hangover and you don't even have a baby to show for it.
I got this baby to show.
That's funny. It's pretty awful. And I've been watching you two like retch as you try to spoon like yogurt into your mouth every morning, you know?
And now I can't even look at yogurt.
Don't worry, it's ruined for life.
Yeah. But yeah, so we are very lucky to work here, to have all these goodies at our disposal to help through the misery that
so what you got? What were your favorites?
Yeah, so let's talk.
Start with you, Michelle. What did you use?
Ginger chews probably were the best. Yeah.
Oops. Chimes ginger chews?
Absolutely.
We have the Queasy Preggy Pops too, but they're really sweet, and I just couldn't handle anything sweet. So the ginger chews were.
They're spicier.
They're a little spicy.
I use those too because I would occasionally, like especially when I was on the train or in moving vehicles, start to feel nauseous, and those are always in my bag.
Yeah.
So there's flavors and regular ginger, so you can kind of get some mint in there, you get some mango, there's a few other flavors, and then there's just plain ginger. But it's basically sugar and ginger with a little bit of tapioca.
But it's real ginger.
So
don't think it's like some phony ginger candy or like Canada Dry.
It's ginger chews.
It's not like Canada Dry ginger. It's like real ginger.
Yeah. This is great ginger. It's real and it's spicy and good, and that is really nice.
And they came
guys
into the
can
store.
use it through motion sickness, whatever.
The guys from Chad's came into the store, him and his son, and they were like awesome company, good guys.
Yeah.
We like them.
Yeah. Preggy Pops is another option, but like you guys said, it's a hard candy, which is kind of nice for some people who don't like the spiciness of ginger.
Right.
But maybe not. Yeah, different flavors, but maybe not quite the strength.
Also, if you were one of those kids whose parents were like, a hard candy, if you're not feeling well, you'd probably like get some comfort out of that anyway.
Yeah. Then we have
I did take
the morning wellness tea.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
That was nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Also ginger.
Yeah, that's the morning kind of.
You're talking about spearmint, chamomile, orange peel, lemon balm, and peppermint. So just a good calming tea for the stomach would be.
And that company
makes sense.
in general is really good.
Earth
Mama,
Mama,
I love all the products.
Yeah, for the babies too. You guys are we're gonna have to do that with the babies. So, and then along with that, I think as you get later into the pregnancy, have you experienced this?
Yeah, I have.
The heartburn.
Throughout my pregnancy, I've had heartburn here and there, and I actually haven't tried the heartburn tea. But I was we traveled to Thailand in the middle of my pregnancy, and most people experience heartburn when they're traveling to Thailand, and so it was especially bad for me. And I took DGL like every single day, and that really helped me a lot.
That's deglycerinated licorice, I think.
Yeah.
And it's that takes the ingredient out of it that affects blood pressure, and licorice tends to be just very soothing for the digestive system.
It works like so fast. Like instead of a Tums, like that's what you should be using, and it coats and it tastes good. And if you don't like the taste of licorice, they make it in German chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
You can't really hate it.
This is German chocolate.
Yeah.
German chocolate cake, as I call it.
Well, and then just for the Tums replacement to have something for your purse.
Yeah.
This is Super Papaya Enzyme Plus. Comes in a big jar, but also this little this little tube is pretty nice as sort of a, I'm just dying, I'm on the road right now, I need to chew on something that's going to provide a little relief. So that makes sense. So what else have you been suffering from, beautiful ladies?
Oh, yeah, Ipecac.
Oh, Ipecac, yeah. This is Ipecac. Ipecac people know because it makes you throw up. As an old-fashioned thing that people take when you had to force yourself to throw up because you swallowed something.
Poison or something, yeah.
But in a homeopathic form, we have many doctors and midwives sending people over for Ipecac in a homeopathic form because it tends to relieve nausea and just that awful stomach feeling. I've taken it many, speaking of hangovers, in the rare instance that I've had one in my life, I have taken that, and I know many pregnant women, including my wife, who've taken that throughout their pregnancy as a way to just get by during those rough months.
It's not a hangover, it's a sympathy morning sickness.
Yeah.
Yes.
After a nap.
Something like that. So Laura, every time I'm looking at you in the store, your sinuses, since you've been pregnant, the girl who had no allergies and never got sick.
Perfect. And now
you're a mess.
Well, yeah, this has really helped by Heal. It's a nasal spray.
It's called Reboost.
Reboost.
Is that the one that used to be?
Sinus.
Yeah, and it relieves nasal congestion, sinus headache and pressure, and cold and flu nasal symptoms.
If you're pregnant and you have sinus issues or a cold, you can't take like anything over the counter, and you can't even take most of the stuff we carry.
Yeah.
There's only a few things you can take.
Herb-wise, you got to be careful what you take.
And so the only thing she's been taking is the Cold Calm from Boiron, and that's a great addition. You know.
Yeah, this is excellent.
That is really helped.
But that's where it just brings up the point that homeopathy, because it is gentle in nature and the way that it works as not having an active ingredient that's fighting against the symptom, is just such a great option for women who are, it's a lot of pregnant women get into homeopathy in our experience because of the pregnancy, because they're just suffering from things and they come in, they're like, is there anything I can take? And then they become believers in homeopathy often post-pregnancy for their children and for themselves and for their families. So I would say pregnancy has been a big sort of converter to homeopathy, and we love it, and I think that just there's no reason not to
try. Is just to take the neti pot every day too. You know, things that you can do that are just saline is great, like the X Clear sinus spray and the and just use your what's our version of the neti pot? Nasal Pure every day. You know,
and get a good humidifier. And we had a horrible winter, so it was a lot of people were getting sick, so it was especially important for us.
Greta?
Yes, and sometimes in addition to physical symptoms, there are some emotional symptoms. And I carry Rescue Remedy with me because there have just been some moments where you just get a little stressed out by this.
Well, just a lot is coming at you at once, and
there's an alien growing in your belly.
Yeah.
And the anticipation of all this stuff and getting everything done in time and the room ready while you're still working. I mean,
I started a new job in the middle of my pregnancy, and so it's been.
When you have a rapper husband that stays at home all day while you're out.
And I call her every 10 minutes. I'm like, where are the scissors?
So
where are the keys?
For those moments, Rescue Remedy is really great.
Flower essences for stress and anxiety, not specific to pregnancy,
and
but
take those into the birth with you. That's a huge one. The doula recommends definitely taking that into the birth with you, and you know, other things that we'll get to in the next one. But yeah. So.
Yeah, and then there's one more thing sitting out here. It's backwards. Sorry. Here we go. China oil. Tell us about it, Laura. You put it out there, right?
One of my favorite things that we carry. Yes, this is
a German Chinese peppermint oil.
Yeah.
German Chinese.
Yeah, it's a peppermint oil in a cute little bottle. But
from Germany, called China oil.
Yeah.
China.
Not confusing at all.
Don't confuse it with Japanese oil, which is also peppermint oil from Germany.
Yeah. From Japan.
Weird. Yeah. But it's great for to put a drop on your temples for headaches, to freshen your breath, and just sort of make you feel.
Can rub it into sore muscles.
Yeah, just feel better. It's a great thing to have in your pocket, and I never leave it.
And it's a cool little bottle.
And if you have been having morning sickness, it'll freshen your breath.
Exactly.
Wink.
Really?
It's true.
It's like it has like 7 uses. I don't go anywhere without
exactly. You should not leave home without this bottle.
I think that's trademarked, and now we're going to get sued. Don't anyway, yeah, exactly. Michelle, did you learn something today? I'm just teasing her because she's been quiet.
Well,
you know most of this, don't you?
This I do, but I've been lucky enough not to have to worry about the other things yet.
You're still early. Don't worry, you still got time.
I'm not worried.
We'll be back with the next episode soon, which will be focused on body relaxation and preparation.
Thanks from Small Power TV. Say peace, guys.
Peace.
Yo.